From my Scrappy Life, and welcome back to the channel. This is a process video for 2 parts: the 52 weeks of 52 everyday life photos, and then the Cutfile Craze hop. The Cutfile Craze hop is where we use our cut files that are in that we have purchased or any of that case. So mine is called the Plant Love, and I got mine from Pear Tree Cut Files. I'll link it down below. And as you can tell there, I am loving everything about it. My photo is going to be where the heart is at, where the heart and the O is. I've already backed it with with the L, the V, and the E of the collection that I am using. And then I decide to start cutting and backing this. And then I was like, you know what? I need something to pop off of this. So you're going to see me do how I normally back a cut file when it comes to like doing like foam or making it stand up on some foam tape dimensionals. So I like to use the fun foam. Now this particular fun foam that I got had no tape on the back. Now you can get some that is taped on one side, so then you only have to tape the other side. And then I just put it all over, and then I decided to do the black, like an outing of it, and it's just gonna be a shadow. I didn't make sure that it could fit everything, so when I did the first one, it was like 10.5 is the width of it, and then I decided to do 10 10.75, so that I got like this little bit of a black outline. And I really like how that turned out. I was not looking to do a complete outline. It was just enough to make it like stand out. So here I am going to put down all of this foam that I cut out originally, and then I am just placing it down into the spots just so that you can kind of see. I haven't done this in a while, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to leave this part in. I was going to turn it all off and then do it, but I was like, nah, you guys can see how I do this because it's been a while since I've done this. Now, when it came to the other part of the word where it says plant, I did the little dimensionals that you can see here in certain spots. Now the little dimensionals are from Stampin' Up. You guys know I have FOMO on this. I have this all the time, everywhere. That is typically my go-to one for most of my layouts. Now I decided to put that off to the side, and then I grabbed the Distress Spritz. It is the bundled sage, and that is what I am putting down on the background just to give it a little bit of something else extra on it. And then I do place it down with the foam tape so that it's sticking out, and I really love just where the black is kind of peeking out. I was not looking for it to completely match. Then I have used this collection. So this is the 49 and Market Whispering Way. I have been using this one for like my house stuff, and I had these 2 tags already made, and from another layout that I did, I just didn't need them for that particular one, so I'm going to use them here. You will see that this big one, the one that's the glass one, is too wide, so I cut it down and then I redistress it, and then I do add my black outline around it just so that there's a little bit of an outline to these. And I really love how this layout comes together. Sorry for the yawn. I am working on just like putting the stuff in certain spots. I loved how it all came together in the end, and you'll see how I build my clusters around. So make sure you go check out, everybody go do all of the YouTube stuff. All of the links will be down there below. Both sets will be there for you to play around with, to check. And if you're not sure how to do playlists, if you have never followed a playlist before, make sure that you go to the upper right hand corner. You will see 3 little lines or 3 dots. Click on it and you can click on newest to oldest, oldest to newest, the most updated, the one that updated the most, however you want to look at it. And what I am doing here is there is some field mice, and I'm making sure that 3 of them are on the word plant. I do get the scarecrow. I do work on this little cluster. It is a picnic table outside with a bunch of milk. And then it's got a pie in the middle. I add the milk carton, the wheat, the eggs to this part, and I love that collection. That little cluster is just my fave. So I'm cutting this bucket a little notch so I can add this corn into it, and it's just kind of sticking out. I do add this rocking chair, and then there's a old milk carton that we used to use back in the day. My family used to have Holsteins, and we used to have literally a milking cow stall, like the whole thing. And so we used to use those for the milk, and then the other ones are the ones where you pour it into and you do all of that. Excuse me, fun stuff. So I am putting this scarecrow here. I really love this in between the V. It just fits. It fits perfectly in there. And then I do go in and add the red down there. I really like that, just that pop of red. I think that's the only red I do, and it's perfect. So here I am placing down all of these pieces now. I am going to do some foam tape on this, and then I do a little bit of glue and call it a day. My title is Plant Love or Always Wonder and Dream. I feel like this plant here is definitely that always wonder and dream. When we got back from Europe, when we were stationed in Germany, I had to give up, I think, like 30 some plants. I am infatuated with plants. I love having them all over my house. I have them all over my house now. But this bad boy, it's even bigger now. Like, I should take another photo, but when I took this, I put this in this place. Before I even painted in the background, all of it, it's where it went because it got so big. It is, when we got back from Germany, it was September of 2020 or 2017. And by October 2017, I purchased this bad boy, and it has just blossomed into this massive, massive Monstera plant. It is just an old one. It is almost 10 years old. It will be 10 years in October of this coming year. Like I said, it is just massive, and I love it. So here I am. I'm placing down these animals. Now, I do not have chickens. I do not have ducks. I do not have geese. I don't have none of that. I don't even have cats. But I really loved how, like, I just love this collection. Like, I could have more of this collection, I would. And I may be actually getting more paper of this and probably more of this collection just because I really love how my decor and everything just fit with this one. It's just perfect. So here I am. I'm just layering down the rest of it. I am placing down all of the little bits and bobs that I have left. I do come in with those hearts and place them around. What doesn't make the hearts, what doesn't make is that rooster and that pot. That pot will be on one of these collections yet, I swear. And then I do place these hearts, and then I do have these little sayings that I absolutely love. They just fit just everything about this collection and just everything about my house. It just works. So I hope that everything here that you love is awesome. I love doing these layouts. I love that I am back doing everything. So yeah, make sure that you go check out everybody, do all the YouTube-y stuff. If you are not part of my YouTube family, I would love to have you. I do upload. I am part of 2 design teams. Wink, wink. I may have another one coming in the works. Wink, wink. All of the fun stuff. Lastly, as I do, I always add the Distress Spritz, the antique linen. I love that. It's the best one outside, for one that I use. The sale shots are coming up. I hope that you guys are all staying safe. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.
I don't know why I go when I go. I still don't know why this war in my blood. Why this war with all that I love? Oh, my wandering ways and these faithless days, I find it hard to explain.